application of the video in Chapter 17. With help from my assistant Hannah, you'll be a pro in no time.
What is density?
Well, density is a property that describes the relationship between two measurements. The formula for density is D equals M over V, or density equals mass divided by volume. There are 5 properties of solids, one being hardness. Hardness measures a solid's resistance to scratching. Elasticity is the ability for an object to stretch around things and hold them together. Then when it's released, it returns to its original shape. Brittleness measures a material's tendency to shatter upon impact. An example would be a baseball going through a window, but we're not going to do that. Malleability measures a solid's ability to be pounded into thin sheets. Tensile strength measures how much pulling or tension a material can withstand before breaking. Now moving on to liquids and their density. The volume of a material in a liquid state will be greater than in its solid state, but the mass won't change. The density of solids usually decreases slightly as temperature increases because solids expand when heated. Also, most materials are more dense in their solid state than the liquid state phase.
What is buoyancy?
Buoyancy is a measure of the upward pressure a fluid exerts on an object.
What is Archimedes' principle?
In the 3rd century BC, a Greek mathematician named Archimedes realized that the force exerted on an object in a liquid is equal to the weight of a fluid displaced by the object. If the buoyant force is greater than its weight, the object floats. If the buoyant force is less than its weight, the object will sink. Neutral buoyancy occurs when the buoyant force is equal to the weight of the object.
What is Charles' law?
Charles made a discovery in 1787. It stated that the volume of a gas increases with increasing temperature, and the volume of a gas decreases with decreasing temperature.
What is Boyle's law?
Robert Boyle in 1662 discovered that as the pressure of a gas increases, its volume decreases proportionally, and the pressure of a gas decreases as its volume increases proportionally. This statement can be shown in the equation P1 V1 equals P2 V2. P1 is the initial pressure, V1 is the initial volume, P2 is the new pressure, and V2 is the new volume.
What is viscosity?
Viscosity is a measure of a material's resistance to flow. Assistant Hannah, we're going to show you why low viscosity substances are easier to flow than high. But first, we need to wear our safety goggles. This is a low viscosity material, water. See how easily it pours?
Yes, I do. This is the high viscosity syrup.
See how much slower it takes?
Yes, I do.
But never eat out of your beakers.
Can you guess how high of a viscosity this is? If you said high, you're right.
Watch. Oh.
That's darn right yummy.
I'm not gonna eat out of this beaker. Viscosity is determined in a large part by the shape of the molecules in a liquid.
As temperature of a liquid is raised, the viscosity of the liquid is decreased. Warm liquids have less viscosity than cold liquids.
As you raise the temperature of a gas, it becomes more resistant to flow. Thanks for joining me and my assistant Hannah on another fabulous episode of Chapter 17 Physical Science.
Bye!